Hey everyone, we're in Ponta and this is where my great grandma and grandpa was born at and grew up, and I'm gonna show you a town. So let's go. This house is Manuel and Inij's house, and they were our neighbors and they were super friendly, and this was built, you see right there, 1887. This right there is Fernand's house. He has some kittens and a mama cat, and he had just other cats, and he has 2 dogs, and he's very nice. And look, here's the kittens up here. They're sleeping with the mom right there. Look, you could see there's, I'm pretty sure about 6 of them. 4 of them I meant, and there's 1 mama cat, and yeah. They like to sleep, they like to play, they like to climb. Sometimes they wrestle with each other and it's funny. They like going in this bush right here. When they're scared, they go in that bush. And here's just other houses that people don't live in. Yeah. There's a lot of flowers and nature here. There's big mountains. Here's a waterfall. You could see if you go, there's one that goes down and there's another one up below. And here's the waterfall where the waterfall comes out. There's like a little water right here that you could see, like it goes all the way down there, all the way underground, all the way there, all the way under here. And yeah, so we're gonna keep on walking. Okay, this is my cousin's house right there, and they're not here, they just live in the United States, but that's still cool. And there's a lot of pretty flowers, like these ones are pretty, those ones up there, and there's some over here. Like right here are some that are pretty, or right there, those orange ones. Right now, the sky, if you look up, the sky isn't that clear. Normally it's clear and sometimes it's not. Like anytime it could like drizzle and rain, but sometimes it could just drizzle and go away. So yeah, I kind of like that, but the rain isn't that cold when you get rained on. So it's like, you're like, no, it's freezing cold. It's kind of just wet water. Okay, and here's some other houses that are here. There's another waterfall up there. It has like many waterfalls come down. It looks cool. And there's a whole bunch of cows, and sometimes there's bulls like in these fields. Like I see a cow right over there, I'm pretty sure. See, in that field right there, there's a cow. Yeah, so you could see a whole bunch of cows here. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of just houses that are just built here. There's a lot of houses like this, like that got abandoned, that the roof came in like and crashed. Look, see, if you duck down and see all the roof everywhere. Oh, the stuff that just fell and they had to abandon this place. There's a lot of other ones like that. but it's kind of cool how they make it out of rock. In the winter, this is all full of water, but we're in the summer, so this is kind of like not as much, but there's still some down here if you look. And if you look right there in all those bushes, someone put their truck in there, and the truck might be in there or someone might took it out. And if you look over here, this is where it comes through. Not as much water. It looks like it gets stuck, and I wouldn't want to be in there. I wouldn't want to jump in there. Right now, and we're gonna go on the road to the next town in Faja, and it takes about 15 or 20 minutes to walk. And yeah, let's keep on going. Here's a rock that was here for a long time. I like to take breaks on the rock when I get all tired. I go like this. I go on this rock, this little one right here, like this, and you lay down. Perfectly for a bed. Okay. So here's another waterfall. Here's a waterfall right there that I showed you, even closer that you could see. And yeah, there's just so much green. But a long time ago, when my great-grandparents were here, there was not that much green on the mountains. Like, you see all the green on the mountain? When my great-grandparents were alive, there was no green on there. So it's like, now there's just all green and beautiful, but then it was just all rock. There's no green because they were collecting the bushes to cook like food and stuff, like make fires like that, like surviving, because it's harder because they never had like electricity or all of that stuff that we have now, like phones. Like, there was none of that. This is where my great-grandparents wash their clothes at, right here. I don't know how they washed their clothes, like where they washed it at, but they probably washed it in the puddles or just the little waterfalls. They drip it to wash it. In Portuguese, this is called the Dog River. I don't know why. If you follow this river all the way down, then there's a great spot to fish at. This is where we were saying, where you follow the river, you come down here and you just go to it. Just keep on going and you'll find a fishing spot. This is the old road right here, and they didn't have this road that we were walking on. And the road this old road just got cut, so we're going to take it. So let's go. There's a lot of rocks on the side right here. There's a fence also up ahead that you could see right there. I don't know why that fence was here, maybe to block someone. And right here was 1 year, 3 years ago I'm pretty sure, was a very mean bull in there, and they had to try and move it out and take it somewhere. folk here bring their cows here, so you might want to watch out for cow poop. And when my great-grandpa and grandma were here, when they were kids, they had no shoes, so they had to walk through all of this with no shoes, like this, walking the whole way. This is the old mayor's house, and it has a pool behind it, and yeah, that's the old mayor's house. Okay, see that white house up there? That's my friend Dia's house. She probably has the best view on this side of the island. And there's a whole bunch of cows right there you could see. Just a whole bunch of them. And we're gonna keep on walking. There's the port that we're gonna go to. Over there. Up ahead, there's a waterfall that's gonna be, there's a waterfall that you could swim at. See that waterfall up there? That waterfall is the swimming area under it. I'm not gonna show you the waterfall because I'm gonna do another video for that waterfall that we're gonna be jumping in there, swimming, showing you all over about it. And yeah, I'm gonna go canyoning with Marco, and it's you go basically have a rope and you're attached to stuff, and you climb, you like jump off and go on the mountain. Okay, so we're on the road to go to the port, and there's two ways. You can go through the old road or the new road. The old road is faster by walking, but the new road's faster by driving and like doing motorcycles, not like walking. So we're gonna take the short way, that's the old road. You keep on following the trail that leads you, like there's just rocks and it will lead you. Sometimes there's cows over here on these fields, but they're up on the mountain. Now we're in Faja Grande and not in Ponta anymore. Okay, this is how you get crabs if you want to go fishing. There's a little pathway right here. If you come, then there's a little rocks, and then you go up here. You need to be not high tide, but low tide. Then you want to do low tide, not high tide, because that's what crabs. Go through here. Down here where the water is down here, normally there's a whole bunch of crabs where you fish at. That you could get a whole bunch of crabs so you could fish and make dinner of fish. See those rocks over there? That's where we fish at. That's where I caught one of my biggest fish. That's like a medium size. It's a pretty good spot. In the ocean, it's salt water, you know, you get salt water all over you. Here's just to rinse you off, like little showers. It's actually kind of warm. It's almost as warm as the ocean. And this is where we swim at. There's sometimes jellyfish here, but you can see it's a green flag, so there's no jellyfish. And I like jumping, see the diving board? I like jumping off the diving board. Up here is the port, and this is where we get the food, drinks and you could get ice cream. So we're gonna get some drinks and ice cream and maybe some food. Okay. This is my friend Jace, and he's from Florida, and I'm gonna ask him some questions. Why are you down here? Because I wanted to see the view and the waterfalls over there, and my grandpa and grandma and where they grew up. Do you like it here? Yes. My favorite part is probably that waterfall right there. Exactly. I also went sightseeing all the way up the mountain. Yeah. And thanks for talking, and bye.